Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of the Red Devils Corner Kick Podcast, a fan podcast dedicated to Manchester United Football Club. As always, like, subscribe, follow, whether it's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube, and as well as Instagram, TikTok, or X for social media. Thank you for those who have been following, downloading, streaming the episode. I greatly do appreciate it. Today's episode is just the preview episode, the League Cup final preview. Manchester United women's squad facing Chelsea's women's squad. This is round 3. We're still playing them one more time in the league, but this is round 3 between United and Chelsea. We just lost them in the FA Cup, going into extras. Listen, it's a big game, so it's a cup game. We're playing for silverware. We're here to battle it out. And again, this is a game where we need to. And this is the start. Sorry, this is the start for United for a long stretch of games. This is game 1 of a long stretch. And the one thing too is coming off a loss. Listen, they had an incredible run up before that loss, and it was a tough loss to say the least. Depth is one thing we're going to need during this run. And again, it starts on Sunday. I will be doing the watch along, so please keep an eye out for that. It will be on the YouTube channel. I'll be streaming with my avatar. I'll be getting posts and everything there. So just to keep an eye out for that when that post comes through. But no, it's very important how this game is going to be. It really is. We're playing for silverware. We're playing a team that we've played twice already this year. This is the third time. And the one thing that I'm looking forward to is players being back for this game. Right now, I know Skinner hasn't done his press conference yet to talk about the injuries and who will be back and who will be ready to go. I am going to be doing my lineup prediction. I have it here. But having certain players, because near the end of that last run, let's not forget that United went on a very what was it, 5 games within 15 days. There wasn't much rest for the squad, and we had injuries. Sandberg, who is potentially probably still out. We had Turlin, who was sick. Same with some other Mallard. We had people who were injured, but we had a lot of depth issues, and like our back 4, because Riviere got injured as well. So she didn't play in that last game. We didn't have her for against Chelsea. Who else were we missing in that game? Turling, Gabriel. Yeah, we had a very short bench. We had 5. Like when we're looking at our substitutions, we had our concerns. But again, it was about. That was the thing, depth. We went in with only 1 sub for defender. This one, we won't have Miyazawa for this game. She is out. She's away for the tournament. Hopefully, have her back potentially before Byron. But going in here and looking at it again, this is going to be a different squad. This should be a lot healthier squad because we're just coming off of international break. So having players coming back fit, ready to go. But the one thing too is we got to look at the midfield. We have to be able to control it, moving the ball well. Having the backs back is also important too. Depth and rotation is key as well. Not I'm just talking about that, but going into this game, so strategy-wise, having more players back helps Skinner. Rolfo should be back for this game. From what I believe, she could have been back for the FA Cup, but I think they kept her out just to get her ready. Having her back, so she can play in the back 4 as a left or a right back. You can have her there. You have Lundqvist, you have Gabby George as rotational pieces. Riviere should be back, so you should have her back to her usual spot. But we have rotation, we have options. Our mid, like I mentioned, Miyazawa is gone, so you're going to probably look at Wojo potentially starting. You can have Nalzin there as well. But there are going to be pieces there that are going to be fit. Now, I have my setup for that, and I'll discuss it. But we have to control the ball. we have to be able to clear it out. Again, it was a good match when we played in the FA Cup. It was a good match the first time we played. We drew them, and then we had this game here. But the one thing too is cleaning up the messes, making sure the ball isn't getting put in. Like again, that was the big thing when they scored those 2 goals off the post, rebounds. There's chances there to make it up and score for Chelsea. Don't get me wrong, we had a very similar one here, but having everyone back and healthy is a good thing for this game. And they're going to be the same. They're going to be healthy as well. So we're going to have ourselves a matchup here. That's going to be great. It's going to be even more, I'm expecting to be even better than what we saw in the FA Cup and more exciting. Not just because of the League Cup, just because we're both coming into this game ready to go. And listen, we want revenge after the last game. We definitely want revenge after losing the FA Cup. Well, technically, we lost the FA Cup final to them last year, and we lost to them last week. That knocked us out of the FA Cup. So I think the United squad has a little bit motivation for this. So, and I believe they could have won that game last week. It was just everything how it went. It wasn't their day. But both of them were great teams. The players were showing up. We couldn't capitalize. We couldn't. We had opportunities, but we just couldn't finish it. So now we're going into this where motivations should be high. Some players who got rest, who needed the rest, are there. So we're definitely looking into this to say, hey, here we go. So I'm looking forward to it. Everyone should be. But again, Skinner's going to have more options for rotation, especially in that game. But one thing, too, is we have to control the first half, getting those goals, not letting them get a break, defending the crosses, getting a proper clear out, control the ball, moving it through. That's the one thing. We know what this team can do. We know how good Chelsea is. This is round 3 with Chelsea. And why not? 3rd round, let's make it a cup final. Listen, United have battled in many games, and you saw it there when we played them in the FA Cup. But they have made battles there. They've shown up in the final third. Right now, we can always rely on the final third, but we can't. Final third is great because it's always there. But we have to be there in the first 2 stages as well. Again, we have to control no quick goals, clearing the ball out. When we see a ball off the post, we have to get there first. When we're making those passes, we have to be in step with our own players. We can't just throw it away. Long passes there. We can stretch the field with our players. We can. And we've seen it. And we're going to need to. So there's going to be chases there. And again, having certain players on the field gives you options for that rotation. If you take one off, you can shift someone off to another position. So Skinner does have players there that not just for 1 or 2 positions, but for multiple positions, which is great. That's why having Rolfo back is so key. It is, because you can have her fit in that back. But having her, Lundqvist, Gabby George, having them there does help. It does. It makes a huge difference. So hopefully, again, we're still waiting on Sandberg. I don't know if she's going to be ready to go yet. Because again, when she first got injured, just before the Chelsea match? She was just injured, and she was I think she was 4 to 5 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks coming back. So that's tough. I believe Leah should be coming back as well. Carlton, they should be back this week as well. Whether minutes wise, I don't know. Ella Toon, I think she's still time away. We don't know yet. Hers is expected just, I believe, at the time when we're playing Byron. Sandberg, yes. Potentially Byron. But having players back is key. Again, options. And he's going to have plenty of tools there, and he's not afraid to use them. Listen, Buckrus has been great too. She could potentially be a starter for this match. She has played well, but I think right now with everything's going, it's just a matter of going into this. It is going to be a fight. I'm expecting it to be a fight. So, okay, lineup. Lineup for today. Let me just get it up here. Okay, my lineup for today. Load. Okay. Listen, having players back healthy is the key here. That's what it is. Like I said, trying to choose the best line, trying to choose the back four, because Turner's come back and she has been great when she has stepped in. So obviously, valid, Tulis Joyce, obviously. Then Riviere, Letitia, Turner, Jansen as your back four. Having Rolfo, Lundqvist, George, having them there is great. If you need to make a change, like for example, out of Letitia or Turner, you can always shift Jansen into the middle because that's your usual natural position. Bring on Lundqvist to play on the left side, or you can have Gabby George come in, Rolfo. Like you have options there. Going with the mid, I'm going with a 4-3-3. Usually I know with Skinner 4-2-3-1. But for this, going with the mid three, Zagati, Olme, going with Nelson, and then going with Wojo. Miyazawa's not there. Again, she's out. She will be missed. But I still believe going with those three, even if he did a 4-2, Olme, Wojo together still, I believe, will be fine. The attack, going with Park, Turlin, Mallard, I think that's the best option there. Having Park control is great. One thing too is an option. I know you used Wangerham on before on the wing and shifting Park to that that attacking mid role. You could do that as well. But I think going with her out on the outside, Turlin in the middle, I think just control. And the one thing too is we want to control the middle. We have to transition from the back. So using that through Nelson there as well, who's been great. Other than that, it's Zagati Olme as well. And we know what Nala can do. And she did that game as well. So, and she's been brilliant when she's been playing for France and during the international break. We haven't seen the goals. But seeing this here, we have to be able to stretch the field, get crosses in, take those opportunities, and score. We can't allow us to go behind. Don't get me wrong, the 90th minute has been great for us. But we have to be able to fight through. We have to be able to start early. Those first 2/3, the first 2/3 of the game are important. It is. We have to control and we have to be not chasing. The ball has to be in our control. It has to be in our court. So, but yeah, listen, I'm nervous for this game. But yes, don't forget, I am doing it as a live watch along. Please keep an eye out for that. That's the important thing. Keep an eye out for that. I will be doing the watch. It will be with my avatar. So you will be seeing me move as well. So you'll hopefully get some reactions here. Part of it also is I will be doing some of the men's game. I'll be doing the first probably 15 minutes of the men's game going up until the women's game that's kicking off at 10:15 a.m. That's Canada time in Ontario. So we'll have that. And then we're coming out with a double victory on Sunday. I'm hoping for it. Doing the men's preview tomorrow. But yeah, Sunday, it's huge. This is huge. It's been a great year for the women's squad. Let's not take that away. The success that they've had, again, this is a busy month. This is busy for March. The final, then we have Byron coming up. And then Man City as well. Not only that, throw in Everton, West Ham. We have some games. We have a lot of stuff going on. So, and Byron's not going to be easy. City won't be easy. Sunday, this game will not be easy. Okay, so they're playing for silverware. They're playing for each other. They're in for a fight. They are, and they have motivation. They do. They've lost to them in the cup final before. Today they have to fight to get back. They lost to them last week, or the 22nd before they went on international break in the FA Cup. The same team that beat them in the final last year. This is a fight back. This is a motivation. This is, an important match. So they have to fight through it. They have to fight. They have to close it. And again, controlling the first two. They have to control all phases. They have to control each third of the game. The first half, they cannot be. They have to be chasing. They cannot be, again, from what they've done. I know they've been successful in that final third, and it's been incredible. But you're going to have to also win in the first half as well. That's the important thing too. So I'll leave it there for today's episode. Again, I'm back tomorrow with the men's preview against Aston Villa. Again, we have very important in that game on Sunday too against Villa is important as well. So, but yes, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, watch along Sunday. I'll be kicking off at around 9:45. Then getting ready, do the first 15 minutes of the men's squad, and then rolling into the women's squad. Watching and doing that as well. I'll give you updates on the men's squad. But right now, having that women's squad is the priority. That women's match is the priority. It's a trophy, guys. Let's go. So, but yeah. Just had a brain fart. Just gone. So yes. Back tomorrow. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, then the preview, and then the post game as well with player rating. It's been a while since I've done this game. It's been a while since we watched it. I've missed it. I've missed watching this squad play. And nothing against the men's squad. They're barely playing. They're barely playing. So, yeah. But yes, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. If you're not listening to tomorrow, I'll talk to you guys on Sunday at the watch along, and enjoy the match as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and as well as leave a comment as well. And then don't forget social media, Instagram, TikTok, and X as well. This is the Red Devils Corner Kick Podcast. Glory, glory, Man United.